Now you know what it would be recorded. So are we set, Ajay ma'am? If I have your permission, can we start the meeting?
Yes, please go ahead.
Brilliant. A very good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all the different part of people here today gathered for Area 12 Confluence Meeting. I am Pooja Saran, your Sergeant at Arms today. So let me just start with welcoming all of you, the dignitaries, the distinguished Toastmasters, the guests, all of you here. Before we start the meeting, I would like to mention 3 ground rules that we follow in Toastmasters meeting. The first, as Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, politics, so let's please refrain from discussing these topics in this meeting while it's on recording. Number 2, please put yourself on mute when you're not speaking. We don't want to hear the private conversation that you're having while throwing your husbands out of the room. Number 3, please turn off your videos if you're stepping out of the meeting or you're planning to eat something within the meeting, because that makes speaker also hungry. As everybody in their life has a mission to achieve their goals, likewise, our Toastmasters Club also has a mission. The mission of Toastmasters is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. With this, I announce this meeting, Area Confluence 12 meeting, open and hand over the stage to our area director. And before I hand over to her, I have the introduction for our area director, Ajay Suhas Rogia. She's a passionate Toastmasters, and we all know that, who joined ICC 1TM Club in 2019. No one can say that she's just 5 years old in this community. Immediate past president of Marathi Toastmasters Club, current Area 12 director. Served various leadership roles in district, division, area, club, right from club coach, Gavels coordinator, division PR, and court trainer. Handled all club officers' roles in the brilliant possible way. She has also done her 3 times Triple Crown awardee. She's a super mentor, passionate learner, and last but not the least, district humorous finalist for year 2020. A law graduate, by the way, with a specialization in banking and insurance, and worked with one of the renowned banks in Mumbai for 10 years of international banking. Also worked as a teacher for 7 years in one of the leading primary schools in Doha. Right now, she is a homemaker, as she claims, but we all know that she is a wonderful human being who's always supporting us and helping and being always there to be the leader that we are in within. So please put your hands together and welcome our area director, Ajay Rogie. Distinguished Toastmasters Ajay Rogie, stage is all yours.
Thank you, Pooja, for that wonderful introduction. Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. I am both humbled and honored to stand before all of you at this Area 12 Confluence Meet. I hereby declare Area 12 Confluence Meet open. Let me acknowledge the presence of our General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Thayalan sir, our Division C Director Lenoil Trelord, our founder member of ICC1 Kumar Naidu sir, and all other members and guests. My special friend from India, Toastmaster Anjali, Distinguished Toastmaster Anjali Pimpale, also with us today. So I'm so happy to see you all in this meeting today. I acknowledge the presence of our education module presenter, Surya sir also. And let me acknowledge the presence of our Toastmaster of the day, Nalini Mathur, who is always a dear friend to me. If you all are here today, it's because you understand the power of words and the beauty of communication. Friends, you are all eager to learn, grow, and excel in the art from what we call as public speaking. For those who might not well be familiar, let me share what is Toastmasters all about. Toastmasters International is an organization, non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. We believe in learning by doing, and this platform provides a safe and supportive environment for each member to practice their skills and improve with time. For the benefit of newly chartered club members, let me describe what is a Confluence Meet. It is a unique gathering where several Toastmasters clubs from a particular area come together. It's an opportunity for all of us to share our experiences, learn from each other, and grow together. The benefits of such meets are numerous. Firstly, they provide an opportunity for the members to witness a variety of speaking styles, providing fresh ideas and inspirations. Secondly, it also helps to foster a sense of community among different clubs, promoting cooperation and camaraderie. Lastly, but most importantly, it gives each member a chance to grow outside the comfort of their home club and face new challenges, which is essential for personal growth. The power of Toastmasters and the Confluence Meet lies in our collective efforts. Each one of us, with our unique perspectives and experiences, contribute to the rich tapestry of learning and growth. By sharing our knowledge and learning from others, we are not only improving our skills, but also enriching the entire community. So let us utilize this opportunity to its fullest. Listen attentively, speak confidently, and let's learn together. Remember, every speech you deliver, every role you perform, every feedback you give or receive is a step towards becoming a better communicator, a better leader, and a better version of yourself. Let us celebrate this confluence of ideas, experiences, and journeys together. Because at the end of the day, that's what Toastmasters is all about. Helping one another to grow through the power of effective communication and leadership skills. Now, I would like to invite all the 5 presidents of my area. Each club is unique and deserves a big round of applause. Let me introduce my first president of ICC1 Toastmaster, Toastmaster Rajesh Rajan, who hails from Kerala and he is in Doha since 2011. He is happily married. He is having a diploma in automobile engineering and working with PIES as a supervisor. He is a passionate Toastmaster who is willing to take a risk and learn from his mistakes. Let's welcome Toastmaster Rajesh to open his club's meeting. Over to you, Rajesh.
Thank you, Area Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Area12. Good evening, everyone. Without further ado,
Good evening.
I know that there is
Good evening.
few minutes are we already utilized. So let me declare meeting number 437 is open for ICC1 Toastmasters Club. Back to Area Director Area12.
Thank you, Rajesh. Now let me go to my next president, who is Toastmaster Fritz from Global Emperor and Storyteller Toastmasters Club. What can I say about him? He says that he is single and ready to mingle. He is a genuine and humble soul I have ever come across. He describes himself in 3 adjectives: creative, enthusiastic, and peculiar. He is president of two clubs. One is Global Improv and Storytellers, and another is PSIM Qatar Toastmasters Club. How you are doing all these things by having two presidentships in same year? Well done, Toastmasters Bridge. He is a QS mechanical engineer by profession, and he is there to support me anytime and every time. So let's welcome to President of Global Improv and Storyteller Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Fritz.
Thank you very much, Area12 Director. Now, as President of Global Improv and Storytellers Toastmasters Club, I would like to declare our club meeting number 67 open. Virtual hammer. All right. Over to you, Area12 Director.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now is the time to introduce my third president, vibrant president in my area, Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan Pannariselvam. He is the president of Tech Toastmasters Club. He's a mechanical engineer and he hails from Chennai. He's a project manager at Gulf Al Misnar and 5 years in Toastmasters. He is the current president of Tech Toastmasters and assistant division A director. He won many awards and championships at division level. At division for table topics especially, he is very good at table topics, and we are going to hear from him today how he is managing his table topic session. He is not only this, he is a public speaker, singer, traveler, photographer, and interested in skating, snorkeling, martial art, gaming, video editing, and so on and so forth. Happily married and father of two beautiful angels. So let's welcome Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan to open meeting for Tech Toastmasters.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Area Director, for that warm introduction. I would officially declare meeting number 15 for Tech Toastmasters as open. And over to you, Area Director.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Next come my fourth club, which is newly chartered in June last year, June 2023, Toastmaster Munni Raja. She joined Toastmasters and she's trying to attain her goals. She says she is very vibrant in keeping her passion lively in painting, gardening, and exploring new subjects in learning. Very supportive. Whenever I call her, she is there to support me. And she blessed with 3 lovely kids and her husband working as an anesthetist at HMC. Toastmaster Munni is also a president of 2 clubs, Alcor Malayalam Toastmasters Club and Foundation Toastmasters Club. She is also VP of Transcend Toastmasters Club. Let's give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Munni Raja to open her club's meeting.
Thank you, Area Director Ajay Roje, for the humble introduction. I'm honored to present myself here as the president of Foundation Toastmasters Club, which is newly chartered in June 2023. I declared proudly the meeting number 9 of Foundation Toastmasters Club opened. Thank you.
Now, let me welcome my recent baby club from my area, which is chartered in this month, 8th of November 2023, Gulf Contracting Companies Toastmasters Club, GCC Toastmasters, and this club is headed by Toastmaster Venkat, who is Vice President membership of ICC1 and my area PQD, who is supporting me like anything. He has made Qatar his home for past 18 years. What a way of saying that he's staying here, sharing his adventure with his wife and 2 sons. Currently, he is in head of planning at Gulf Contracting Group, and where he oversees all the planning aspects. His educational background includes civil engineering, construction law, and MBA finance. Wow. But he is just down to earth. Whenever I have any requirement, I will just call Venkat, and Venkat is there to support me. That's the the reason I'm saying all my presidents, I'm so lucky to have them in my team this year, and it helps me to grow further. So let's put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Venkatesh to open GCC Toastmasters meeting.
Thank you, Ajay, for that wonderful introduction. I do have a lot of pleasure working with you as well as with the complete team. On behalf of GCC Toastmaster, I welcome all of you to this conference meeting. Without any further ado, I officially open GCC Toastmaster meeting number 3. Thank you, Ajay, and back to you.
Let's once again give a big round of applause to all my 5 vibrant presidents and their ExCom members. Now, without further ado, let me introduce the Toastmaster of the day, the beautiful lady sitting inside the room. We are lucky to have her with us today. I was behind her for last 15 days and she said, "Don't worry, Ajay, I'll be there." Distinguished Toastmaster Nalini is an Indian national. She is interested in reading and loves to listen to music. She's working in digital innovation space. Nalini best describes herself as engineer by education, manager by profession, and ideapreneur by passion. She is the immediate past president of Global Emperors and Storyteller Toastmasters Club, a very good friend of mine and a mentor too. Let's put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster of the Day, distinguished Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Nalini Mathur. Welcome, ma'am. Stage is all yours.
Thank you, Ajay. It is introductions like these that need a stage, and it becomes a little bit underwhelming on a screen. But I'm sure all of you are clapping for me and cheering for me because you're stuck with me for the next 2 hours. All right, so let's begin. But before I begin, I wanted to infuse some energy into this evening. Am I audible or am I just rambling to myself? Audible.
You are audible.
Great, awesome. So I have a small game. And please don't frown, timer, Sherwin, please don't frown at me. But we're going to do this very quickly, okay? I want to see the way Ajay described each of her clubs. I want to see their strength, her strength, and the individual club strengths. So let's do this, okay? What happens is, I will call out your club's name. And everyone in that particular club are going to sing out, "Let's do cha-cha-cha." Got it? And the club with the highest voices will be awarded by Distinguished Toastmaster S.K. Naidu. Done? Done? Great. Okay, come on, let's start. Let's begin with which club? Which club? ICC1 Toastmasters Club. Come on. Let's do
Cha-cha-cha.
Let's
do
cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
One, two, cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Okay. So this was a
Cha-cha-cha.
preview for everyone. This was a preview for everyone. So let's do this again. I call out the club's name and you're going to do this, okay? And since I'm a Toastmaster of the day, I'm going to be neutral. I'm just going to do actions, okay? So I can hear your voices. All right, let's start. Global Improv and Storytellers.
Let's do cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Let's do cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Okay,
Do
good.
cha-cha-cha.
Good. Okay. Then we go to Foundation Toastmasters.
Let's do cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Okay, good. Fun. Then we go to ICC1 Toastmasters Club.
Let's do cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha.
Okay, good. Then we go to GCC, the newest baby in town.
Let's do
cha-cha-cha.
Let's do cha-cha-cha.
Let's do cha-cha-cha.
And let's see how non-buggy Tech Toastmasters is.
Let's do
cha-cha-cha. Let's do cha-cha-cha.
All right, very good. So I'm going to ask Distinguished Toastmaster Naidu, sir, who do you think was the best because it's your money? He left the meeting.
I'll go with ICC1 Toastmasters.
Nepotism. This is what is happening to the world. Nepotism.
No, I'm being balanced.
Thank you for being such a sport. And everyone, thank you so much for being such a sport. This exercise had nothing to do with the theme of the meeting, but I wanted to bring in that spirit to show how much colors can also contribute to uplifting our mood. I hope your mood is all fine, right? And I hope to finish this up on time so I'm not coming between you and your dinner. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Especially thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Ajaya, for giving me this opportunity. Coming to a Toastmasters meeting, and especially as a Toastmaster of the day, is one of my favorite roles to play, because technically no one criticizes Toastmaster of the day ever. So Khayalan, sir, you have to be a bit more forgiving towards me today. So theme of the day is colors and life. I am not going to bore you with all the information you already know, that white has all the colors, black is the color that absorbs most colors, and also other things like, green symbolizes life and yellow is fun. No, I want to share some, perhaps 5 facts with you, which perhaps you've never ever heard. Are you ready? Yes, I see some thumbs up. So here we go. So I want to ask you a question. Which is the lightest color in the world, according to you? Anyone, please. Just unmute your mic and speak. The lightest color in the...
Sky blue.
Sky blue. Is it not white?
It's the lightest shade of black.
Okay.
It's the lightest shade of black. That's the lightest color.
Okay. So I always thought it was white. When I was researching this, I came across as white, but okay, we'll take your word for it. It is the lightest shade of black. Thank you, Pooja. But do you know what is the world's darkest color? No, don't say the darkest color of black, shade of black. Don't say that. Do you know?
You got me that. You got
Charcoal
me
black.
there. I have to say that.
Charcoal black.
Interestingly, I hear you, Fritz, but interestingly, the darkest color in the world is called Stygian blue. It's called Stygian blue, and this was actually created in 2014 by a team of scientists and also artists. Without artists, where is their color in the world? Yeah. So a team of scientists and artists in 2014 collaborated to create the world's darkest color, known as Stygian blue. Do you know it absorbs 99% of the light, making any object coated in that color hue almost two-dimensional, which means, take this bottle. Can you see the bottle? Okay. Take this bottle. If you coat or paint this bottle in Stygian blue, it almost looks like this. It loses its three-dimensionality. Can you imagine how wonderful colors can be? How much they can play with our perception, with reality? Yes, colors are here to stay. And this particular ultra dark hue was developed using a vertically aligned carbon nanocube arrays. And it's so dark that it can be challenging for any human eye to perceive, even look at the shape of the object, which is coated in this particular color called Stygian blue. So next time you want to look thin, this is my suggestion. Maybe buy clothes in Stygian blue, you will always look two-dimensional and not three-dimensional. Jokes apart, there are a number of colors that go with each complexion. And I think one of the best dressed people that we know how to play with colors. Now, having said this, I want all of you to take a second, take a beat and remind yourself what your favorite color is. Okay, I'm just going to give you 5 seconds. That should be enough. Yeah? Okay, so now
Black.
that you... Hi, Lynn. Now that you've remembered what your favorite color is, could you do me a favor? In the break at 7:45, 7:50, get an object of your favorite color and sit with that in the meeting. Okay, and we'll discuss about that later regarding color therapy and all, if we have time, if Ajaya, distinguished Toastmaster Ajaya will let us. But then, not now, please sit, not now. In the break, go and pick an object which has your favorite color and sit in the meeting after the break for the education session. Do you also know that color naming varies across cultures? Like, for instance, I heard recently that some cultures do not have names for some colors at all. I did know that men and women have different perceptions of colors. Like for me, there is pink, there's fuchsia, there's bright pink, there are n number of colors. But for my husband, it's only red. But I never knew that not only do colors vary with gender, they also are different across cultures. And different cultures not only perceive, but also name their colors differently. For example, in some languages, they have fewer basic colors. And in certain cultures may not distinguish between certain colors. An example would be, there is a tribe in Namibia called the Himba people, and they were found to have different ways of categorizing and naming colors when compared to Western cultures. For instance, if in a Western culture you're talking about a proper green, in Himba, it is a hue of green that they color, and they don't have a name for the actual green, which is identified in Western culture. So colors are present everywhere around us. And it is for us, as I said, to choose the favorite colors that we have. And sometimes, yes, please do pick it and sit with you after the break. So I want to save some time and let's get straight into the meeting now. For all those who are new, I believe we have a newbie club, which is GCC Toastmasters. So for the benefit of those members, the meeting is divided into 3 parts. The first part is where we will have education session. In this meeting, we have another education segment, and then we have table topics, and then we have general evaluation. And we have stalwarts from Toastmasters leading every segment today. And I'm so honored to be part of this wonderful meeting. And we will start the meeting with our in-house grammarian. There was one thing that distinguished Toastmaster Naidu sir told me when I was very new in Toastmasters. He said that this particular role that I'm about to call out is perhaps the most important role in a meeting. The most important person, the role in the meeting is a grammarian. It's not the Toastmaster of the day. It's not the general evaluator. It's not even perhaps the table topics master, but it is the grammarian. Because even if the Toastmaster of the day's theme is kind of not so colorful, even if the general evaluator is not so invested, even if table topics were not so exciting, there is this role, a grammarian's role, that will definitely give something back to every person who has come to the club, which is word of the day. And to introduce the word of, do you remember Naidu sir? No, he doesn't remember. He just teaches me and then vanishes.
Long time ago.
Long time ago, 5 years ago. So in order to introduce the word of the day today, we have a very chirpy Toastmaster Shalini Lal from Kerala. She is an MCA graduate by qualification, a software engineer by profession, and she's been in Qatar since 2008. And she's working as an IT professional. She has a small nest. What a lovely way to say. She has a small nest in Doha, which includes her husband and 2 kids. And are your kids constantly chirping? She likes to enjoy her free time listening to music, reading books, and cooking. Her greatest passion is her work itself, and her journey with Toastmasters started in 2020. She's currently the Area 31 Director and President of Tech Toastmasters Club. She's Secretary of Agola Toastmasters Club and a member of Alcor Malayalam Toastmasters Club. I got tired looking at the number of positions she's holding. I don't know how she's managing all those. Please put your hands together and welcome Toastmaster Shalini Lal.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for that wonderful introduction. You have put on additional responsibility on me. Like both my ears should be so sharp now to be the grammarian. Thank you. Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, warm good evening. As the grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuse of usage of the English language as well as the outstanding usage. As the grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day and the phrase of the day. So today's meeting, The word of the day is prevail, which means it prove more powerful or superior. An example of using this word is, it is hard for logic to prevail over emotion. It is hard for logic to prevail over emotion. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day prevail in their speeches. I'll present my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Shalini Lal. Prevail is a great word. And yes, she's absolutely right when used in a sentence like, it is hard for logic to prevail over emotions. That is why when I'm shopping, my husband rarely argues with me. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shalini. We then move on to another important function of not only a Toastmasters meeting, but also of life, listening. Let's welcome Toastmaster Munna Raj, who joined Toastmasters and is to attain her goals. She has already been very lovingly introduced by our area director. So I shall straight away go to inviting her on screen. Toastmaster Munna Raj, please come on screen and share your the objective of your role, please, with us.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Let me share my thoughts about listener. Today, the role of the listener is to test everyone's listening skills. At the end of the meeting, I will be asking you all a series of questions which all provide to any matters discussed in our meeting tonight. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Munna Raj. Thank you so much. We then move on to another role, which is equally important as a listener, which is that of an R-counter's role. I am not going to describe how important R-counter role is because I want to leave it to Toastmaster Ramala Nasser to do the job. And she is from Aluva, a beautiful land of River Periyar and famous Shivaratri festival. She's a commerce graduate and she has been living here in Qatar since 23 years with her adorable family. His hobbies are gardening, reading autobiographies, and nature walking. Toastmaster Ramla Nasser joined Toastmasters to improve communication skills and public speaking skills and to develop leadership qualities. Please put your hands together and welcome Toastmaster Ramla Nasser.
Thank you. Good evening, Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. My role as the accounter is to count the number of unnecessary sounds or repetitive words you may use when you are speaking on meeting. I will observing and taking notes of words such as you know, like. These are filler words that affect the effectiveness of a speech. I will present my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ramla Nasser. And now we come to the most dangerous person in the meeting, first dangerous Toastmaster of the meeting, timer. The timer this evening is a mechanical engineer by profession and works as a program quality manager in an international consultancy firm. He joined Toastmasters in 2019 to improve his communication skills and was coerced to take Sajid Atam's role in the same year. He was my VP while I was serving in Global Improv. And trust me, he will reply to your messages. He just takes some time. He's a timer, you see. The leadership roles in Toastmasters have become a shadow in his life and taking further roles as VP, President, Area Director, and currently he is the Division A Director of District 116, Qatar. I am so proud to call him my friend. Please put your hands together for distinguished Toastmaster, Sherwin Olumpo. Sherwin, are you there?
Yes. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, you are. How are you, friend?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day, distinguished Toastmaster Nalini, and fellow Toastmasters, good evening. In Toastmasters, we are developed to be great leaders. As time is gold, and it should be treasured. And leaders treasures and manage well the precious time. And as tonight, as your timer, I will take note all speakers in this session and alert each speaker of the time they have spent or left using this green background, yellow background, and red background. For table topic session, at 1 minute, the green background will appear, and 1 minute and 30 seconds, the yellow background, and at 2 minutes, the red background. And the speaker will have 30 seconds to complete. For the prepared speeches, we don't have icebreaker, so it's between the 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, the green background will appear. At 6 minutes, the yellow, and at 7 minutes, red. And the speaker will have 30 seconds to complete. For evaluation, we have 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, the green background will appear. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the yellow, and at 3 minutes, the red background. And the speaker, the evaluator, will have 30 seconds to complete. And this event is so special that we have a unique education module and table topics combined with a total of 45 minutes duration. So at 40 minutes, the green background will appear. At 43 minutes, the yellow, and at 45 minutes, red. And both the presenter and the table topics master will have 1 minute to complete. So as your timer, I am encouraging all speakers to be mindful of the time duration, because regardless of how good the speeches, the time requirement in contest always prevail. I have the word of the day. And at the end part of this meeting, I will provide the report when called upon by the general evaluator. So over to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Timer Toastmaster Sherwin Olympo. Thank you so much. So he has already warned us that we have a heavy evening ahead. So let me put my facts away and let's get on with our education segment. This segment is of 2 parts. The first part we will have speeches, and the next part we have a very esteemed, distinguished Toastmaster giving us an education module on how to turn the tables. But before we get there, we have a gate to cross, which is we start with our speeches. The first speech is that of a very, very special Toastmaster, Toastmaster Zalita, and her speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Abbas. Toastmaster Abbas, can you please kindly share the objectives of the project of Toastmaster Zalita this evening?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions in mentoring. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of previous experience as a protege. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abbas. Ladies and gentlemen, our first speaker, Toastmaster Zalita, is the current secretary with ICC1 Toastmasters Club, and we all enjoy reading her meeting summaries. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Zalita as she renders her Level 2 projectory speech of presentation mastery entitled The Guiding Light. The Guiding Light, Toastmaster Zalita for you. Toastmaster Zalita, the screen is yours.
See me clear?
Yeah. We can see and hear you, Toastmaster Zalita.
Yes, she is disconnected or?
Hello?
Yeah, Toastmaster Zalita.
Audible? Visible?
Yes, you are. You are.
Imagine you're embarking on a new adventure in the deep, dark rainforests. You have a big map in your hand, and at the same time, you are looking around because you need to find out the trends that are in the road, the winding paths, and potential obstacles. Night falls. Now think of a mentor as your experience guide. Someone who's walking beside you with that light in his hand. He's showing you the way forward. Good evening, diligent evaluator, enthusiastic fellow Toastmasters, and intrigued guests. Steven Spielberg once said, and I quote, "The delicate balance between a mentor and a mentee is not to find himself in you, but allow you the chance to identify yourself and to create yourself as a whole." I am honored to have my mentor as DTM Farid sir. He's a living example of a perfect mentor to me. His commitment, his dedication puts me at shame when sometimes I just feel tired and don't want to go ahead. He looks after me like a gardener who nourishes a plant, sowing the seed and looking at it flourish till it comes to its proficiency in full bloom. I next have another person I would like to speak about, and that is our area director, DTM Ajaya Rogie, who has a keen eye for recognizing talents within the Toastmaster community. She cherry picks each member, looking into their potential, and gives them the perfect job that they would be best suited at and excel. It speaks volume of her. Don't you agree? Then how could I miss our VP, TM Rajesh? He's always asking me to keep a speech ready in my pocket. He is one man who loves to hear me talk. It doesn't happen at home. I wouldn't console myself with just that. It's each and every member of Toastmasters who contributes to me and my upliftment in my personal and professional life. I get feedback on my speeches. I get very well evaluated, and I take home this feedback and improvise and come back the next day. Going forward, I would say this is what makes me a complete and proud Toastmaster. I do all this and I keep my essence and my identity to myself. Now to tell you, there are a few types of Toastmasters. And let me bring into context two types that I would really want to bring onto this platform. We all have gone through this and we know. Think of your parent who gives you their finger and asks you to walk with them. They are happy when you walk, and they are even more excited when you run and fly. Your cheerleader. Then you have your spouse. And what can I say about that? Well, he just asked him for how to use your mobile, and he'd say, who told you? Why do you want to know? Give me your mobile. Yeah, gone. Got it? I didn't learn anything. I don't want a mentor like that. If you can't find a physical person mentor, we all go through this mentor, and he is called the electronic mentor. YouTube today is our electronic mentor. There is no such thing as a mentor without a mentee. These are the two things that go hand in hand with each other. They are like a symbiotic dance. You must have heard of the famous line or the quote which says it takes two to tango. Well, between the mentor and the prodigy, what is necessary is compassion. And mentors are not somebody that are sitting high up on the pedestal. They're easily approachable, and they give you that upliftment when you face a setback. In closing, I'd like to acknowledge that if any one of you among the new members or any newcomer to this club is looking for a mentor, you can count on me, as I would be the lady with the lamp looking to illuminate you and give you that guiding light. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Zalita. Due to paucity of time, let's skip the 1 minute for the evaluator. Is that okay, Toastmaster Abbas? Maybe proceed?
You can proceed.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abbas. We then move on to our second speaker for this evening, Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan. And Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan's speech will be evaluated by Distinguished Toastmaster S.K. Naidu. Distinguished Toastmaster Naidu, kindly share the objectives of Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan's project, please.
Good evening, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Gopalakrishnan is presenting his project L1P3 from the path Visionary Communication. His title is May Day. The purpose statement of this particular speech is, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. His time is 5 to 7 minutes, and I will submit the report when asked for by the general evaluator. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, and best of luck, Gopalakrishnan.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Naidu. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan has already been introduced by our area director, so I will not take up any of your time or screen space. Let us welcome Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan on screen as he renders his Level 1 P3 speech entitled May Day. May Day, Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan.
Toastmaster, am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are.
It was a wonderful day. The breeze, a cold one, was engulfing New York City. 155 crew members started their journey from New York LaGuardia Airport to Charlotte in North Carolina. The flight took off at 265 km per hour. It was just climbing up. At 90 seconds from the climb, the captain could able to see the spectacular scene of New York City. The broad Hudson River caught his attention. He starts with the further climb, and at around 135 seconds from the moment Airbus A320 took off from ground, the moment changed. The flight hit a flock of Canadian geese. Before the captain could recognize what is happening with him, both the engines gave away. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, my evaluator, a warm good evening. Captain Sullenberger, who has around 19,000 hours of flying experience. He was an ex-Air Force officer. With his first officer, Jeffrey, who has more than 20 years of flying, 20,000 hours of flying hours experience. But for his surprise, he was driving the A320 for the first commercial trip. Both were shook when they saw both the engines gave away. They were around 900 meters from the ground level. The flight lost both the engine and it's cruising in 343 kilometers per hour. Now for them, it is just one thing to do: try or die. Captain takes a small courage and he contacts the air traffic controller. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Both of our engine got down and we need immediate landing. The traffic controller, Patrick, receiving the call from Captain, he couldn't able to understand what is going on, and he immediately diverts the aircraft to the runway of 31. But Captain Sally found that the flight cannot make it to runway 31. At that moment, he asked his first officer, "Is there anything you can say?" The first officer was wise enough to give the whole responsibility to the captain. He said, "Absolutely not." That means he is giving the whole control to the captain to take the decision. Now the captain uses a wise phrase. He is cautioning his team members and also telling them the seriousness of this issue. He tells only 3 words: brace to impact. Brace to impact. You normally brace to the God, and he's also telling that it is going to get impact. So be ready. Fellow Toastmasters, life gives you opportunity, and at a few times you can see that the whole scenario went upside down. You can either be like a Captain Sully, take the responsibility. The people who really trust you, the first officer and the crew members, 150 crew members, trusting your potential. Especially people like project managers, the lead roles in the industries, they face the captain's pressure. At times, the best thing that you can do in accepting a catastrophe is to be calm and accept it. Try for a solution. Now, captain takes a crucial call. He tells the air traffic controller that he is going to land the flight in the Hudson River. Though air traffic controller was thinking that they are going to perish, it was a successful landing on the Hudson River. The whole 155 crew members came out without even a single death. There were small injuries, but all the 155 people were alive. Fellow Toastmasters, sometimes life gives you opportunities. Sometimes people are around you to trust you. Sometimes the nature and the whole fortune favors you. All you need to do is keep cool. Just trust your instinct. Captain Sully, though he has the Air Force experience, he was also a very professional pilot with 57 years of age. The 40-year-old first officer guided him, trusted him. The air traffic controller told him about the pros and cons of landing in Hudson. But all that takes is captain's decision to go for the landing. That courage and the trust he had in his skills. Fellow Toastmasters, now it comes for the contest season. Cheer up. Take hold of the steering wheel. Now you might go and land into the trophy without any fatality. You can win the hearts of the audience looking at you and hearing your speech. Thank you. Over to TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan. Again, due to paucity of time, distinguished Toastmaster Naidu, is it okay if we move ahead without 1 minute silence? Okay,
Please proceed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So we will now be breaking, but before breaking for 5 minutes, I just want to share something with you, and I will meet you on the other side. Can I share my screen? Yes. Okay. I want all of you to take a look at this image. Yeah, is it visible? Yes, it must be visible now. Yeah. What do you see? Anyone, please, if you could unmute. Yeah, please. Yes, Fritz.
Balls with different colors and lines.
Yeah, that's what we see. That's what we see. And this is actually, all these spheres that you see is actually beige in color. But because of an effect called Munker-White illusion, these spheres appear of different colors. Like for instance, you see that the spheres which have blue lines crossing them are more tending towards the beige, and green lines crossing them are more tending towards yellow, and red more towards red, right? You can see that very clearly on the screen. But in actuality, all of these spheres are beige in color. Imagine if you cannot trust your own eyes, what can you trust, right? With that thought, let me take this 5-minute break. And when you come back, I'm hoping you'll pick something which is of your favorite color and sit with you. See you on the other side of 8-5. Is that okay, Area Director?
We can take 4 minutes break and we can come back at 8.
Okay, 4 minutes it is. Let's meet at 8 o'clock.
8-2.
8-2. Okay. I'm sitting right here. So anyone wants to discuss about these confetti spheres 5, I am right here.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Upendran, you want to talk to me or Ajaya? Okay.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. Each sphere has 4 numbers.
Sorry?
Each color has 4 numbers. All the 3 types of spheres having 4 numbers.
Sorry, what are 4 numbers? Sorry?
Each 3 colors having 4 numbers of spheres. Red, green, and blue.
That's correct, yes. But that was not the question. In fact, there was no question at all. I just wanted to share that these spheres you see are not red, blue, or Yellow. They are
Yellow.
all actually beige color.
Beige color, yeah.
Yeah, but because the red line is going on this beige sphere, this sphere appears red. This concept is called Munker-White illusion.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for paying attention, Upin.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
It's really interesting, Nalini, the color factors in your life when you said you can hardly trust your eyes when it comes to these spheres.
Yeah.
But I remember there was an instance where it was a safety-oriented instance where I was in a company called QChem, and there was material delivered from the outside to the inside by these forklifts, The outside temperature is around about in the afternoon, so it was bright sunlight. And he had to deliver this into the godown, that is in the basement. So what happened is, when he brought the first trip in, there was an accident. It almost knocked one person down. So that was a safety concern. So the question was, how come it is bright light and the basement is filled with other lights? How did the accident happen? If you are coming from a brighter light, which is about 1000 odd lux level, and you are touching something that is about 100 lux, there is a moment of blindness where it almost turns dark. This happens even while you're driving through the tunnels when you get out. That is why the lights are on 24 hours a day at the tunnels. So that also is you can call it a certain sort of a blindness.
No, definitely. And my son told me this very interesting one. So exactly what you're saying. That is why pirates close one of their eyes, so that in case there is sudden light anywhere, they can switch, and the eye that is used to darkness will operate better in darkness. So
no, that's amazing one. That's a good one.
When we were watching Pirates of Caribbean, he was
And especially into when we are driving from the base from the front for the first floor into the directly into the basement parking, where you'll immediately go to the turn and you'll completely be dark. Even though, as Naisa mentioned, there is a 100 lux level of, especially in there is a mall near Duhail. I often feel that particular the moment of darkening, the blindness.
Yes, yeah. That's why most of the tunnels, when you drive through, as you're exiting out, if you notice, the lighting will be more from the middle part of the tunnel. So your eyes slowly gets used to the outer light when you're getting out of the tunnel.
On a more symbolic note, we are talking about the physical light, all that stuff. I see this Munker-White effect in a psychological way. We're all created the same, but there are certain attributes on us, or some, let us say, some shades of us which are slightly stronger, and the whole of us get painted with that color, and we are seeing that color rather than being seen to be having all colors, but some bright. So, for example, if I'm good in something, then people tend to think that I will be good in everything. Or if I'm bad in something, people may think I'm a completely bad person or a useless person. Whereas we all have the goodness, a good blend of goodness and badness in all of us. So some shades tend to dominate, and those small lines on us or small dots on us could make us be seen in a very different light by others.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And it's so important, right? What light you're standing under.
Yeah.
So true. And I'm understanding from your perspective only perception instead of a light, metaphorical light, perception
Yeah.
of the metaphorical light. Wonderful. Yes, I really love the break conversation. And is everyone back? Yes, sir.
Everybody's back. For your
Back.
kind information, we are going 15 minutes behind.
Behind. 15 minutes
Yes, sir.
behind.
15 minutes,
Yes, sir.
yep.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so I'm going to cut out an exercise which I had planned. So let's get delve right into it without further ado. And I've gotten my warning from General Evaluator. So is everyone here? So can I have a let's do cha-cha-cha quickly so I know how many voices are awake? It's only 8. All of you must be awake. ICC 1.
Let's do cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Yes, I'm not hearing all of them. Are you all here? Rajesh?
Yes.
Let's
Very
do
good.
cha-cha-cha.
Let's do it
Yes.
cha-cha-cha.
Very
Let's
good.
do it cha-cha-cha.
Tech
Let's do it
Toastmasters.
cha-cha-cha.
Tech Toastmasters.
Let's do
cha-cha-cha.
Let's do cha-cha-cha. Let's do cha-cha-cha.
Okay, let's do it together. Let's not do one after the other. Tech Toastmasters together.
Let's do
Let's
cha-cha-cha.
do cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha.
Okay, GCC Toastmasters.
Let's do
Let's do
cha-cha-cha.
cha-cha-cha.
Let's do it cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Amazing, amazing. And we have one more Toastmasters club. I am sorry,
Foundation.
Foundation, yes. Foundation Toastmasters. Toastmaster Muni Raja, right? Yes.
Let's do cha-cha-cha.
Perfect. Thank you, Toastmaster Ramala. Thank you so much. Okay, we have gotten signal of cha-cha-cha from all the members. So let's go into this tunnel of wisdom and education called Distinguished Toastmaster Surya Narayan. He is here to share how to turn the tables with us this evening. He joined Toastmasters in 2012. That was even way before I knew Toastmasters International existed. He achieved his first DTM in the traditional program in 2017. Trust me, you newbies, it did take such a long time in the traditional path. And his second DTM in Pathways in 2022. He was the only second person in District 116 to complete the Pathways Mentor Program within 1 year of Pathways getting launched in the district. I love it when someone celebrates their successes. Congratulations, Distinguished Toastmaster Surya Narayanan. He was the first recipient of District Toastmaster of the Year Award in District 116. He fell in love with table topics in his very first Toastmasters as a guest, and he enjoys being a topics master as much as he relishes being a table topics speaker. He had participated at district level in table topics contest and also had won second place in a multi-country online table topics challenge during the lockdown, the hardest, as you all know, to be online and to be impromptu because you're not drawing the energy from the crowd. So congratulations, sir. And he has also won prizes at division, area, and club levels on multiple occasions, and we all have been witnesses to that. He has presented several educational modules on table topics at club, area, and district levels. Of course, we've been part of it. And he also had many virtual sessions on multiple occasions. He has presented several educational modules, even for Gaveliers, and even though they were outside Qatars. Currently, he's a member of Indian Club Toastmasters and Doha Advanced Toastmasters. He's also the official counselor of Indian Club Cavaliers. A huge round of applause. Such an introduction should not segue into another introduction. Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Surya sir, for being here with us. And to accompany him on this journey of turning the tables, we have a topics master, Toastmaster Fritz. Toastmaster Fritz needs no introduction. Our area director has already introduced him. So let me invite the dynamic duo, both the gentlemen, onto the screen. Over to you, Distinguished Toastmaster Surya and Toastmaster Fritz.
Thank you very much, DTM Nalini. I have a big grouse, a complaint. You called all the people from the 5 clubs today to do 1, 2 cha-cha-cha, but there were other members like me from other clubs. You never called me to 1, 2 cha-cha-cha. Why?
Here's to every Toastmaster in the world. Here's to every Toastmaster. I think we should do cha-cha-cha. I apologize.
Yeah. 1, 2 cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm happy to be here in Area 12 Confluence Meeting, which brings together 5 clubs. But I'm a bit disappointed that with 5 clubs being together, we have only 32 members in the audience. I was expecting a bit more. And I would like to know how many of these 32 people, I know at least 15, 20 of them I know are Toastmasters for a long time. Are there any new Toastmasters who've been into Toastmasters only for a year or so, or even less? Anybody?
Toastmaster Money.
I'm only for a year.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
Toastmaster Deepika. Toastmaster Sambat is here.
Yes. Okay.
I am only 3 months.
Yeah.
Wow. There are people who have been here for 2 months and 3 months and
Yeah,
so on. So
1
I'm
month.
glad
Sambat is the youngest one.
Yeah, new people who join. I hope
good
you
evening,
find the
sir.
session useful, and I also. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, I'm from GCC. I'm a newly joined Toastmaster Club.
Very good, Upendran. Thanks for joining the session. Hope you take back something valuable from this. And I also
Yes,
have to hope to add some value to the veteran Toastmasters as well. Let me straight away get into the session. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whenever we say table topics, a kind of fear or anxiety prevails in many people, and they don't want to take part in it. So I want to use this session to try and turn the tables and put them in an advantageous or a positive position where they are ready to challenge themselves and also the topic's master and take on the bull by the horn. So are you all ready? There we go. So what is table topics? You receive a topic or a question on the spot. You can take a few seconds to think. You need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. The timer will show the green at 1 minute, amber at 1 minute 30 seconds, red at 2 minutes. You will get 30 second grace on the higher side. You have to speak for minimum 1 minute. There is no grace on the lower side. So that's very simple. So why does table topic session make us tremulous? Why do we start shaking? Is it the fear of the unknown? Yeah. Yes, sir.
I think your screen, if you can adjust a little bit now. I think we are seeing only a half portion of your face.
My face?
Yeah, now it's
okay now? Yeah, thank
okay.
you. Yeah. Sir, my slide is more important than my face, but I'm glad that you're looking at my face. Yeah. So is it the fear of the unknown? Is it the fear of failure? Are you thinking, what if I don't know anything about the topic? What if I don't understand the topic? I cannot speak without preparation and practice. Many people think like this. Is this the reason why table topics is a challenge for many of us? And the question is, the other side of the table topics. The table topics is just a short speech. There is absolutely nothing right or wrong. You're given a topic. You just share your thoughts on the topic. There's no need to memorize because you're going to speak on the spur. So there is no concern about missing your lines, forgetting your lines. There is no need to remember any quotations or statistics or anything because nobody expects you to reel out statistics or quotations during a table topic speech. And in our Toastmasters fraternity, this is the best place to practice and even fail. Even if you fail, people will clap for you and encourage you. And at the table topic session gives you an opportunity to come out of a comfort zone, challenge yourself. and you can feel the adrenaline rush, the hormonal rush inside you. And when you speak well, the positive vibes you get. Now the question is it possible to prepare for table topics? Mark Twain said, usually takes me more than 3 weeks to prepare a good impromptu speech. In the sense, what we think is impromptu is actually prepared by people well in advance in their head. It just comes out at the right time. Winston Churchill is apparently said, supposed to have said, I am preparing my impromptu remarks. So he becomes prepared with impromptu remarks that he can read out whenever required. And our founder, Ralph Smedley, said the unprepared speaker has a right to be afraid, which means there should be some way to prepare for table topics so that you won't have to be afraid. How do we do that? You can be a good table topic speaker if you develop the habit of reading and watching. This is reading books, watching television with some purpose, not simply to entertain, just to get amused, but just to reflect on certain things, to observe and note down some key takeaway points from whatever you do. It could even be a film, it could be a comical movie, it could be a TV series, web series. Even from those things, you can learn a lot. If you have the habit of taking notes, keeping notes, reviewing them from time to time, you'll become a good speaker. And of course, you need to develop general awareness. You don't have to become an expert in different subjects, but general awareness on a wide variety of subjects, topics, especially the current affairs, the topical ones, what's happening around us, it'll make you a good table topic speaker. Reflecting. For example, you attended a table topic session, you didn't participate, 5 different speakers spoke. While you drive back home, if you think, if I had got this topic, how could I have spoken? Like that, if you attend 24 meetings in a year and didn't even participate once and reflected on those 5 or 6 topics in each and every meeting, you would have come across about 150 topics. Just imagine. And that will make you a great table topic speaker 1 year down the line. And of course, the table topic speech is nothing but an opportunity to connect the dots. In the sense, there is a topic given, and you have a wide variety of experiences that you gathered over a period of time. So just try to connect this topic to that experience that you already have, and the things that you've read and saw, witnessed. So if you put all that together, you will easily have something to speak about for 1 minute on any topic. And of course, there are some tools and techniques which are very useful for us to be good in table topics. And that's exactly what we are going to do today. And we'll have some practice. And we'll also learn by observing others. Now, let's look at some tips, tools, and techniques to become good table topic speakers. First is, we will get topics which are of the type called taking a stance, which means, let us look at the example. With the increased life expectancy, should retirement age be increased? This is a very common question. So in this, you are supposed to take a stance to say yes or no, and then you have to justify why you say that. So that is the kind of question you can understand. This type of question is called taking a stance. Hope you understand the type of question that will come under this category. Now I invite Fritz, my partner in crime, Fritz, to pose a topic of this type.
Yeah,
taking a stance. Fritz, over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters. So yeah, I am your partner of crime because we are the topics monsters for tonight. Yeah. So yes, so as what Toastmasters Surya said, actually for me, table topics is something I love as well. I love table topics. That's why I'm in Global Improv. So since we're in improv, the first question though, I would like to ask who here wants to volunteer? Or should I be selecting some people here, this wonderful, handsome, and beautiful men and women here? Or any volunteers? I would like to have a volunteer though. A raise of hand? All right. I saw the Krish Tech Toastmaster President, Gopala Krishnan. I think you raised your hand. You did, right? All right. Yes. So since my partner here is sharing his screen, I will be sharing the questions in the chat box, but I'll be reading it anyway. So the first question of taking a stance is, can creativity be taught? Why or why not? Again, can creativity be taught? Why or why not? Over to you, President.
Creativity cannot be taught. It should generate from inside. Thank you, Topic Master. As everyone think, creativity doesn't just be imparted from someone else to you. It is the way others see, we get influenced by that, but it is still our own way of handling things when it comes to creativity. Each and every person is unique with their own talent. The person has to search in himself that what suits him better rather than replicating or taking the ideas of someone else and doing it. If he could able to do the exploration and find out the best way in him in understanding his creativity zone and working on those ideas, even if it is a very scratch one or a very amateur one, concentrating on that, developing it and sharpening it with his own skill is what the best output he can get from his creativity. So I still emphasize that creativity cannot be taught and it should be coming from himself. Over to Topic Master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Krish. So let's give him a big hand, please. And for more questions, well, it will be happening later on. So back to you, my partner in crime.
Thank you, Fritz, and thank you. Good attempt, Gopala Krishnan. Fritz, next time, let's give chance to people who don't have a role so that the maximum number of people get a chance to speak in the meeting.
No problem.
Yeah. Now, whenever you get a question which is of the type taking a stance, you can use this technique called Oreo or prep. It's very simple, 4-step process. You make your position or your opinion right at the beginning, make a firm statement, and then you give some reason. Try to give an example or an evidence or an explanation, and finally close the loop by reaffirming the opinion or position you've taken. So if you follow this 4-step process, it's easy to develop a 1-minute speech on a topic which is of the type of taking a stance. So try it out when you get a question of this type next time. Now the second type is called changing with the times. For example, how has online education changed the role of a teacher? In a sense, there is some event or something that has happened, and that is making a change on something else. And the topic relates to the change that's happening. Who would like to take a topic of this type? And over to Fritz for giving this topic of the type changing with the times. Over to you, Fritz.
Thank you very much once again. Now, for my second speaker, I would like to invite Toastmaster Ramla Nasir. Hello, Toastmaster Ramla. How are you?
She is having a role, Fritz. You can
I
check.
didn't see her name in the... Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
She's the accounter. Okay, so how about Rajesh then? Rajesh doesn't have a role.
You can pick Ashutosh or Suhail or Deepika.
Who?
Deepika, Suhail or Ashutosh. They
All
are
right
the
then.
new. Yeah.
They're the new member. Okay, so let's have them. How about Ashutosh? Can I see Ashutosh?
Yes, I'm right here.
All right then. So I'll be sharing the questions now. The question is, since you're new as a Toastmaster, What changed in you after becoming a Toastmaster? Once again, what changed in you after becoming a Toastmaster?
Well, the change
Yes.
that came with becoming a Toastmaster is that when I first started off, I was very nervous, even shy, you could say, of doing speech. Even table topic was pretty scary. I think my first one, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had a moment where I just paused and I saw time just flash for a couple of seconds. But in all honesty, though, after I did the first one, I think the second one I had, yeah, that actually went pretty well. That was actually surprisingly, amazingly well. And then after that, my confidence built up. And what I do remember was that I think with my icebreaker speech, especially, I got a little nervous on that as well. But eventually, I'm noticing that I'm becoming a little bit more comfortable with the idea of speaking in public. And I think that's about it. I hope to see much more improvement in the future, for sure. And not just for me, but for everybody else as well. Do I still have more on the time? Oh yeah, no, I'm done with this thing. I'm done with our counter. There you go.
All right. Thank you very much, Toastmaster.
I'm done with the timer. There you go.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So back to you, our education module.
Yeah, thank you very much. That is, in fact, a good way of attacking this kind of topic. And we'll see what is an ideal or what's a good way of tackling this kind of topic. In this, you need to think about 3 steps. How was it earlier? And what is happening now? And what is likely to be a future trend according to you? So if you look at the present speaker, the person who tried this topic, the previous topic relating to the change that Toastmasters has done to him, he spoke about what he used to be, and then he spoke about the current experience, the recent experience, and he also talked about what he would like to become in future. So he exactly followed the same sequence of past, present, and future. So whenever you have this kind of topic, try to use this technique of PPF, and it's very easy to construct a 1 to 2 minute speech on this type of topics. The third type of topic could be problems and situations. For example, how can we prevent teenage suicides? Teenage suicide is a problem, so we are expecting you as a speaker to share some thoughts and give some solutions. We're not expecting you to be an expert in that field, but everybody is expected to have an opinion or some ideas on any general matter. These are matters of general nature and which have impact on all of us. So these are the type of questions that we expect in this type of situation. Now over to Fritz to give a topic of this type.
All right. Thank you very much. So may I call on Toastmaster Mina John or Mina John? Is he here with us?
Yeah, she's here. Mina
John.
John. Yeah.
Hi, dear. Hello. So it seems like she's not currently active in her laptop. So how about Toastmaster Jose?
Hi.
Hello, Toastmaster Jose. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
You're not nervous, are you?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am little nervous because I am, as introduced by Toastmaster Ajaya, I am a very infant, just 3 weeks old in this GCC club. So
That's
you
no
would
problem.
normally, then you would be expecting all this nervousness as a natural flow.
All right, it's okay. Let's have fun. Now for the third question about problems and situations. When things turn gray, how can you repaint the world with colors? Again, when things turn gray, how can you repaint the world with colors? Over to you, Toastmaster Jose.
The previous question which you had asked was that related to the suicide spots, if I'm not mistaken, or you would like to expect me to answer this?
That
one,
was
the
just an
present one?
example.
Ah, okay, fine.
Yeah, your question will be my question. It's in the
Sorry.
yes.
Can you give me a clue, please, Toastmaster Fritz?
Okay, so the problem is when things turn gray. So this is the situation you are in right now. So how will you be able to color or repaint the world in colors or something like that?
Identify what is the cause of being gray and try to find out what are the contributory factors influencing to be gray. And let us try to analyze what could be probably our role in helping it out, and then get into action with some colors. If we are armored or you have got the right ammunition in your hand, support it and go for it, and then try to make a change. Be as an example, and then demonstrate somebody else that you can make a change over there. I'm not sure whether I have understood the question right, but you could guide me.
Is it okay now?
Yeah,
You're good?
Yeah, if I have done, I would like to conclude and back to you.
All right, then. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Jose. It's a great take on this question. Don't worry, you're still starting out. So in many meetings to come, you will be a splendid table topic speaker. So over to you, partner.
Okay, thank you. So whenever you have a question of this type, which is problems and situations, our Jose Agustin or Jose Agustin tried to give a general solution which is of this type, in the sense, identify the problem, identify the cause, and then try to find a solution and show how the solution will work. So if you follow this step-by-step process of PCS, you can actually tackle any topic which is of the type of solving a problem. For example, it could be about hunger, it could be about corruption, it could be about environment, it could be about psychological issues, depression, it could be about anything. So you just try to attack that topic from this 4-step formula or 3-step formula: problem, cause, solution. Somewhere you could also include symptom. Problem, symptom, cause, and then solution.
Yeah.
So if you try to use this technique, it'll be very easy to construct a 1 to 2 minute speech on this type of topics. Now, sometimes we may get hypothetical questions, in the sense you are given a situation which is not real or which has not happened, where you are expected to react to that kind of a situation. You are asked to respond or give your response, or what will you do? For example, if you could become a citizen of a country of your choice, which one would you choose and why? So it is not just a one-word answer. You cannot say, I would like to become an American citizen. But you have to explain why. Look at the tag, that is very important. So your answer is not just a one sentence or a one word, but you need to elaborate on it. So who would like to try this question of hypothetical nature? Over to you, Fritz, to give a topic of that type.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Surya. I think Toastmaster Manikandan raised his hand, so I think he wants to take participation in this question. Right, Toastmaster Manikandan?
Good evening.
Hi. So can you open your...
just celebrate, applause previous Toastmaster attendant to talk. Yeah, that's the reason I applaud. No problem.
But since you're raising your hand, though, I want you, could you possibly take this question, this practice session?
Sure, please. The same question?
It's not the same question, but can we ask you if you can open your camera so that we can see your handsome face?
Okay. But unable to access camera, it's showing. Allow Zoom access to the camera.
Okay, so it's all right. So I'll be sharing the 4th question in the chat box. So the 4th question would be for you, pertaining to hypothetical questions, is if you were to choose a color that best suits your personality, what would it be and why? Again, if you were to choose a color that best suits your personality, what would it be and why? Toastmaster Manikandan, over to you.
So very good evening, all. So before going to my topic, so starting the topic master as a education training, I saw practice the word. Suddenly I come across one. I remember come across one statement. So practice makes man perfect. So suddenly I just got that. So anyway, I come to my question. So if you we or choose a color that best suit your personality. So I like to color like the blue. So if you ask me the specific reason, that it is give you some vibrant. So whenever I see some blue color, I really like it. I always choose my clothes or my things should be blue. So I don't know the exact reason, but it'll give you some pleasant experience, and it's look very royal. So that is main reason I think. So. Yeah, it is about me. Back to Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Manikandan. So you think that blue is regal or royalty? That's a very good way to answer that question. Or it could also be as white as the sky. Thank you very much. Now back to you, Toastmaster Surya.
Thank you. In fact, my favorite color is blue as well, Manikandan. And by the way, you're not very far from very old thinking about the color blue. They say blue blood represents royalty. So blue is, of course, vibrant. Yeah. Now, the next question. When you talk about hypothetical questions, there are infinite possibilities. There's no right or wrong. You just need to think of 2-3 different options and then choose the one that you think you can develop into a speech of 1 to 2 minutes. Add a personal experience wherever possible. Be creative, be humorous if you can. With experience, I'm sure all of us can be creative. I'm of the strong belief that creativity can be learned, can even be self-taught. It is not inborn. So can we be humorous as well. It is not that only few people can be humorous. Of course, sometimes we may come up with very bad jokes. It's okay. If we keep trying, we can become humorous to an extent. Now, the next type is proverbs, sayings, or quotes, which are the most popular types of table topics question we get in many of the table topic sessions. For example, every dog has a day. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. These kind of general topics. Sometimes these proverbs or quotes are direct in nature. Sometimes they're metaphorical. For example, every dog has a day. It's not really about a dog. Every rose by any other name would smell as sweet. It's not really about a rose, but it has got a more general meaning. So the challenge is in understanding the underlying meaning and then being able to deliver a 1-minute speech. This again comes with some practice. So I hand it over to Fritz to pose a question of this type, proverbs, saying, or quotations. Over to you, Fritz.
Thank you, Surya. Now, may I call Toastmaster Sambath? Did I Did I pronounce it correctly? Sambath? Hello.
Hi, good evening, Fritz.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? Yeah, I'm good.
So we're now in Proverbs, sayings, and quotes. And my question for you is, what's your take on the quote, never judge a book by its cover? Again, what's your take on the saying, Never judge a book by its cover. Over to you.
Yeah, actually, I hear this proverb many times. Even I saw many videos related to this one, this proverb. We can say really we cannot judge any people instantly whenever we saw them, because when we join together with them, even if they are small or big, we will learn something. Even example, I don't know how to what I have to say clearly, but even the small, the age wise, if they are very small compared to they are in grade 1 or grade 2. Even my kids, they are teaching me sometimes if they know some things and I don't know some things. So they are teaching me. So we cannot, meaning if they want, if especially in the mobiles, while I am using sometimes some options I don't know. If I call my kid, she is in grade 6. If I call them and ask them, she will sure I know she knows that one. Some days before, meaning some days before, I never ask anything. If she's trying to help me also, I try to avoid. No, you don't know. So just keep silent. But nowadays I try to join together with them and I try to learn. So I think myself that I should not stop them, meaning suddenly I have to enter inside what they are trying to say, and meaning I try to give them space what they are trying to say. Then I will get some information also. So here also in the Toastmaster and many people who are I am getting around. So I want to let them speak and I want to listen and I want to learn from that things. So that's why we should not judge the people from the cover. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sambath. I'd like to believe that was a great answer. So
Yeah,
moving forward, maybe next time, Toastmaster Sambath, we can ensure that our microphones are clear so that everyone here can understand clearly what your answer is. But nonetheless, I believe it was a great answer. So thank you very much for your participation. Over to you, to my partner in crime, Surya.
Thank you. Now, proverbs and quotes and sayings, this is an ocean and ever evolving, because every day somebody says something and it becomes viral. So new quotes, new sayings keep getting added to the already existing plethora of quotations and sayings. As I said, some of them can be metaphorical. The only way to get better at this type of topics is to read, watch widely, fiction, non-fiction, biographies, movies, series. It can be anything, but go beyond entertainment. Just don't dismiss something as entertainment or just watch movies for the core entertainment purpose only. Try to learn something from it, reflect on what is being said. We get some wonderful quotations and sayings from movies, even. So watch out for them. And of course, when we were youngsters, we used to be asked to write essays or you give speeches on different proverbs. So we used to learn a lot of proverbs in our mother tongue as well as in English. I do not know whether the children of current era are exposed to that kind of proverbs, because I am a counselor of a Gavel club. So in my Gavel club, when people give topics as proverbs, many of the children do not even understand those proverbs, the underlying meaning of those proverbs. So I hope we adults are a bit better at that. So I encourage all of you to delve deep into the world of proverbs and sayings, and they're very interesting. And just maintain your curiosity and you can easily become good at this type of topics. Now, the topics can also be movie dialogues, song lines, book excerpts, and so on. Somebody could be reading a book, the topics master could be reading a book, and they could bring that book to the table topic session, pick up a few lines from that book and give them as topics. Somebody could be listening to some songs while driving to the topics at a Toastmasters meeting, and few lines from those songs could attract them, and they could give those as topics. So there are different ways of doing this. Is also an idea for people who want to be topics masters and they want to do differently rather than going for mundane things. Try to look for a variety of topics coming from different fields, different walks of life. So here is our friend. For example, there is an example from the movie Interstellar. You have to leave something behind to go forward. That's a very deep saying, dialogue from a movie. So that many interesting dialogues are there in almost each and every movie. So here it's Fritz ready to give a topic which is a dialogue from a movie. Let's see what it is. Over to you, Fritz.
Yes, thank you very much, Surya. Now, I would like to call the next contender for this table topic session. Can I call on Toastmaster Shad Kaisar? Kaisar? Hello.
Thank you.
All right. So I believe this movie is actually quite famous. It's from a Bollywood movie. So the line is, all is well. Again, the line. So what is your take on this famous line, all is well? Toastmaster Shad Kaisar, over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good
all
evening.
is well. Yes, we have all seen this movie. I have seen it from the movie Three Idiots. It came with a message that no matter whatever circumstances, we should always repeat, all is well. The whole idea behind this is that never panic. Whatever be the problem, whether lives give you problems, everything is looking gray, you don't see any color, but don't panic. Just say to yourself, all is well. This is the first step. And then brainstorm on the root cause of the problem and find all the possible solutions and look for things which you can control and forget about things over which you don't have any control. So the whole idea is that don't panic. Say to yourself, keep repeating yourself, all is well. When things are looking gray, all bad, worse situations, but having a positive outlook and keeping things in perspective will really help you sail through all the problems in life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shad Kaisar. Let's give him a big hand as well. It's similar to how we answer table topic question. We just say to ourselves, all is well. All right, over to you, Toastmaster Surya.
Thank you. In fact, that was a very good take. In fact, all is well. And he tried to connect some of the previous topics and use those ideas into his speech. They were very intelligently done, I must say. Now, there are other offbeat ideas which the topics masters use to come up with topics. There could be picture proverbs. There could be open-ended pictures. When I say picture proverb, that means you are given a picture which directly implies or portrays a proverb. So you need to understand or guess the proverb and then give a speech on it. Sometimes they could give you open-ended pictures in the sense whatever comes to your mind when you look at that picture, you have to speak on it. Another type of question is you can get is personification. For example, personification means giving life to something which is inanimate. And then you have to assume the role of that object and speak as if that object is speaking, rather than yourself speaking. Potpourri is a very popular way of giving table topics where somebody brings a bag of assorted things and then you have to put your hand into the bag and pick out some random object. And then you have to speak on that object, or the topics master will give you a topic relating to that object. Turncoat is also another type of table topic we do sometimes, especially in advanced clubs, where you are given a topic which has got two sides. You have to speak in favor of the topic for 1 minute, and then you have to turn your coat. You become the other person, your what you call as alter ego, and then you have to speak against the topic for 1 minute. So within 2 minutes, you have to change sides. Sometimes the topics master could come up with a twist to a known proverb. For example, they may say, behind every successful man, there is a woman. That's a normal saying, right? They may change it to say, behind every successful man, there is a woman, without whom he would have succeeded much earlier. So like that, you come up with a twist to a known proverb, known saying. And that gives an opportunity to speak in a humorous way. So there are many different ways in which you could get topics, and there are many different ways in which you as a topics master could come up with different topics. For example, now I'll give you one topic, which is a picture proverb. I would like somebody to attempt this topic. You need to identify this proverb and speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Who would like to volunteer? Please open your mic and announce your name, and then you will get an opportunity to speak.
Surya sir, we are very, very late on time.
Yeah, this is the last one. Okay. From my side, this will be the last one. No, I still haven't got any indication from the timer about being very late. I think we are about 42 minutes. We're given 45 minutes. I think we are about 42 minutes at present, if I'm correct. Yeah. If you want to skip this, no problem. I have no issues with that. Our topics master, Fritz, has a few picture-based topics. I would like to hand over the control to him to carry on with the rest of the program for next 3 to 5 minutes. This was it from my side as an educational module presenter, to give you some ideas as to how you can become a good table topic speaker, some tools and techniques, and also some long-term solutions in terms of how to prepare yourself to be a good table topic speaker. I hope you learned something useful, something nice, which you can practice in your table topic sessions and also in the upcoming table topics contest. All the very best to all of you. I sign off here. Over to you, Fritz.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Surya. Now, he did say, this Toastmaster Surya told us about offbeat topics. Now, as our club is more on improvisation and storytelling, we also have this special offbeat table topic where we get to storytell. So I would like to ask first a volunteer who wants to take this opportunity as a final speaker for this table topic session. Can I ask for Toastmaster Thayalan?
I am the GE.
Oh, okay. You're there's no label. That's why. So just one last what do you call this? Volunteer. Any volunteer? Any takers? Can I hear on Toastmaster Zelita Fernandez?
She already spoke. You can check with Abhishek.
So I'll just give you a surprise. I'll just show it to you. So we'll be about telling a story by using these 4 pictures together. Any takers? How about Toastmaster? Where are the members? Participants? Deepika?
Hello.
Hello, Toastmaster Deepika.
Hello, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master, and fellow Toastmasters.
So you will be our final table topic speaker. And as for this, if you can see the screen, there are 4 pictures. So the challenge for this is to create a story out of the 4 pictures. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Can I just clarify what's the last picture, because I'm not able to understand.
It's a witch.
Okay. All right. I'll have to form a story, is it?
Yes.
All right. Okay, it was a bright sunshine day, and we had drizzles of rain coming, and so came the rainbow in the sky. As the sunshine started getting lower, we can see the clouds getting blacker, and there are nimbus clouds everywhere. And there's this white horse which is passing away, and a small kid is looking beneath. I mean, he's just standing down and looking at all this. And the white horse asks the kid as to what he wants as a wish. And the kid says he wants an apple because an apple away keeps the doctor away. That's what he learned in school last time. And so he wishes for an apple there. And as you see in the third picture, the white horse gives an apple. It seems like an angel because it has feathers and all. And then the kid takes the apple the next day to school, and he gives to his friends in the school, saying that the teacher taught an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and you can eat this every day. And then there is this one witch coming, because every time there's a good and the bad in the life, in everybody's life. So how an angel comes, so the witch also comes. So this witch tries to take the apple from the kid, because life is a balance of both good and bad. But how the kid sustains the witch with his good heart, he says, if you want, you can take the apple too, and you will also be healthier. So now the witch actually melts and her heart is softened, and she also wishes good for the kid. So this is how I would end my story. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Deepika. So that was a really great story. You're able to connect all these 4 pictures. So once again, this is one of an example of an offbeat topic, as what Toastmaster Surya has mentioned earlier. So that's it for me as your topic master. Thank you very much for your participation. Over to our beautiful Toastmaster today, Nalini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fritz and distinguished Toastmaster Surya. Thank you so much. I hope you will be sharing your presentation and the topics also, Fritz, and we will be talking to ourselves at home, creating table topics. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the third and final part of the evening, which is general evaluation. And to conduct this segment, we have a veteran, ladies and gentlemen, of Toastmasters with us. He has been a resident of Qatar for 28 years. He is working as a chief financial officer. He has been a Toastmaster for the last 17 years. He started leadership journey as Sergeant at Arms of Qatar Toastmasters Club and reached the position of District 116 Director. I don't know how many of you remember. I was with Toastmasters when he did become the District 116 Director, the second District Director in 2020-21. And he led the district to world #1 position. Please put your hands together to a mentor for all times and all seasons, distinguished Toastmaster Thayalan. Sir, the screen is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Nalini, for that wonderful introduction. Nobody asked me for introduction. I was thinking, will I be introduced or not? Then I thought, okay, Tiyomodi's Nalini means, yes, she can introduce me very well. And mostly what happens is when Nalini introduces you, it comes from her heart. So it is not the normal, standard introduction. Thank you, Nalini, for that. Right. Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening to all of you. It's a pleasure for me to be here, even though I was not feeling well. Still, I don't want to miss this meeting for 2 reasons. Number 1, Area Director Ajay asked me and I committed. I did not want to fail on my commitment. Number 2, I don't want to miss the chance of seeing all of you in this meeting. And even sometimes a lot of new faces I am seeing today, because a lot of new clubs, I am not much active last 2-3 years. So it's an opportunity for me to see new faces. That is the reason I am here. And for the benefits of guests and the new Toastmasters, in Toastmasters evaluation segment, we call it as the lifeblood of Toastmasters. That is what makes members to come back for more and more. The reason why I'm saying that is, you all join Toastmasters to improve ourselves. If you want to improve ourselves, first we should do some action and see what we have done is right or wrong. Then we should know how to improve, what are the areas for improvement, and more importantly, how to improve. Okay, for that, to give that instant feedback, that is the segment called evaluation. Okay, in the evaluation segment, I am not alone to do that. I have speech evaluators grammarian, accountant, timer, and listener to support me in this. In the evaluation segment, we evaluate to motivate the members and evaluate to enhance the self-esteem of our role players, whoever is doing the role. And today, as a general evaluator, I have the responsibility to evaluate anything and everything that happens from the time I logged in, that is around 6:54 I logged in, and till that time I finish this segment, I will be evaluating the details. And for first, one more important thing is when we come to the evaluation, evaluators, whether it is general evaluators, speech evaluators, or whoever it is, we are not supreme. When we observe things, when we are going to give the feedback, it is our responsibility to ensure we choose the right words to say what we want to say. Because in case if an evaluator chooses a wrong word, that can make a member get out of Toastmasters permanently. So, but in the meantime, even if you want to say something improvement area in a better way, choosing the right words, that member will be encouraged and that person will continue and keep learning more and more. Okay. So my request to all of the evaluators and role players, please ensure that we choose the right words to say what we want to say. And first, let us get into the speech evaluation. And first speech of Toastmaster Zelita Fernandez will be evaluated by Toastmaster Abbas. Toastmaster Abbas AM is from Calicut, Kerala, working in Qatar Energy. He is a Toastmaster since 2015 and past Area 19 director. He is a member of Tech Toastmasters, passionate trainer and a healer. He received many recognitions and awards from District 116, certified life coach, acupuncturist and hypnotherapist, member of Asia Pacific Career Development Association. And he has more introductions. I don't want to take more time now, and I'll just get into that. He always believed in happiness formula, that is, progress is equal to happiness. And I had the fortune, blessing to work with him when he is part of our district team. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Abbas to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Zelita.
Thank you so much, DTM Thayalan. Very good evening, General Evaluator and Area Director, my target speaker, and fellow Toastmasters. Hope everybody is good. There is no voice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good. Let's have a loud virtual applause to our speaker, Toastmaster Zelita Fernandez. She took us through the darkness and back into the light with her insightful take on mentoring. I really loved your speech. When I saw the title, the moment I was excited because the title itself is a catchy title. The Guiding Light. So I was really keenly waiting to hear your speech and the way you started. Superb. You started with a good wording like the word I noted here is embarking on an adventure in a dark forest, and you continue that word. Then suddenly you switch off the light. Full darkness. Then you brought the torch, the light. All those things really, you said brilliantly, you set the stage. Every one of us, really, you created the suspense in us. So we were really looking, what is next, what is next? And you clearly explained how the mentors, they are influenced you and they are added values in your professional and personal life. And their role in your journey to success. All these things you explained very well. And at the end, you finished with a call of action. I always love someone who stops there or conclude their speech with a call of action, because that will make impact. You asked or you invited the newcomers to seek the mentors, and generously you offering yourself as one of the mentor. Good. For the improvement point, of course, there will be always improvement points. I'm a techie person, so immediately I will look the camera angle, light, all those kind of things. I was not able to see your body language because only this portion was visible. We have to remember that in future, a lot of virtual conference meetings, all these things will come because we are getting into AI era. So we have to learn how to set the cameras and all lighting, all these arrangements. I'm not getting that much, but we have to learn those things. And the main point, what I have to tell you, if you include how it will be, why if we prepared a good tasty food and the salt is either it is increased or less, the whole taste will be not good. The same way, salt we will add a little bit only. If you could add your life experience, how these mentors brought you to this level, it will connect, because once you are explaining your real experience, it will come from your heart. So it will directly connect with the heart of the audience. It will be really, it will take your speech into another level. That's what I can say. Because story is really a good part of a speech, because story means you are saying from your heart. So if you include any experience, your speech will be in another level. And you can add a little more practice. So only these three things I have to, I just noticed as an improvement point. Other than that, it was really nice. But when you are concluding a speech and it is a call of action, either it should be sort of pushing or it should be sort of emotional catching, something should be there, inspiring. Because that, and you can change the voice modulation, and when you are closing that words, you have to, because you are bringing them into the action. So those area, if you just give us push, then finish. You will be a champion speaker. And you've proven that you have the skill and you have the voice, all these kind of things. The remaining things are, all these things are really good. So you can make yourself to another level. And all the best for your all future endeavors. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Zabas. Right now, I think he has elaborately covered everything. And only thing what I wanted to also say that opening was really fantastic. It was a very, very nice, well thought of opening. And also, you closed the speech also with that same torchlight, no? That is very nice. Very, very nice. Well done to the speaker and of course for the evaluator for that great evaluation. Second speech of Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan will be evaluated by distinguished Toastmaster Kumar Naidu. And distinguished Toastmaster Kumar Naidu is a founder member of ICC1 Toastmasters Club. He's from the Garden City of India, that is Bangalore. Happily married with one daughter. Shruti is a master's in engineering, married, settled in Sydney, Australia, and son Avinash completed his bachelor's in engineering, working in Bangalore. Mrs. Naidu, a teacher at Pearl School, and she is the Vice President Education at Pearl Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster DTM Naidu loves music and plays guitar and veena. He's a singer as well. A sports lover, loves playing cricket and tennis and has been the veterans tennis champion in the doubles category 2016-2017. A linguist of sorts, speaks and sings 7 languages. My God. He has represented his club area and has been chosen as the for the best write-up for District 116 2022-21. He also participated in District 116 as talent. Please put your hands together to welcome distinguished Toastmaster Naidu to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan.
Good evening, General Evaluator. Thank you for that generous introduction. And Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan. Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan, you presented a project on the path Visionary Communication. And the title was May Day. Now, the title itself is a very, very catchy title. But then what you brought in is Captain Scully's story. I don't know how much of people in the audience know Captain Scully. Excuse me, anyone there? You brought in the story of Captain Scully. I don't know how many people in the audience knows Captain Scully's story. If you have not seen the movie, it's a fantastic movie. I would love everyone to see it. Now, what was the reason Gopalakrishnan brought Captain Scully's story into his speech? He took the leadership point of that, being a captain of the ship, of the aeroplane, what to do when you're in crisis. Now, relate that into Gopalakrishnan's job. He is a project manager. He leads a team of members. As the saying goes, the captain is as good as his team. Imagine if Captain Scully didn't have a good assistant and he panicked and he says, I don't know, it's your headache. What would have happened to the 131 passengers? The same vice versa. What would happen to Gopalakrishnan if his team members are not cooperative with him? This is what the story was weaving around. While you are doing the part, if you see the objectives of the speech, you are to give lots of body and visual expression to your speech. Now, I would take the hint of the previous evaluator. When you are an online speech giver, or if you're going to give a speech online, there are certain precincts which you need to adopt to make sure that your story or your speech reaches the virtual audience. Now, this particular speech had a lot of vocal variety and body language. Now, you were almost quite far away from the camera, where your facial expressions is almost nil as from where I am sitting and watching. You had the hands giving me a certain gestures, but then you had a flight. The flight was landing into the Hudson River. The captains panicked. I can hear noise at the back. So there were lots of vocal variety you could have used and enacted that speech. But then again, your speech is about visionary, to have vocal variety and body language. There's a lot for you to improve on that. I would definitely recommend for you to revisit the body language and variety of this particular speech. But nevertheless, the semblance or the balance of using Captain Scully and your job was excellent. A beautiful speech, lovely rendition of what is leadership all about. Congratulations and best of luck to your future projects. Over to you, DTM Tayalan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the detailed evaluation. I think he covered extensively well, and I'm not nothing to add. And I really love the story, Gopal. Nicely written. Okay, now since we are a little, not little, we are going late. Let me quickly run through the reports. Sorry. Before that timer, what about the timing of our evaluators? Are they both within the time or they overshoot the time?
Hello. Yes, good evening. Thank you, sir, the General Evaluator.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, both the evaluators have exceeded the prescribed time for over 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Evaluators, please take a note and ensure in the future you are taking care of it. Now, with that, let us move into the report. First, may I request our accountant, Toastmaster Ramila Nasir, to present the accounting report.
Once again, good evening to all. Good evening to fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Here is my accountant report. Coming to speaker 1, Toastmasters Selita, 2 long pause, and the word I used 4 times. And speaker 2, Gopalakrishnan, is okay. And coming to table topics, first speaker is okay, and second speaker Toastmaster Ashudos used 2 times, and the speaker Toastmaster Asad used 1 time, and the speaker for Toastmaster Manigandan used 5 times, so 4 times, and the speaker 5 Toastmaster Sambat, okay. And the Toastmaster Sambat 7 times, and the speaker 6 Toastmaster Shaz Kaiser is okay. And the speakers 7 Toastmaster Deepika 4 times and 7 times. And coming to evaluation, all evaluators are okay. Thank you, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ramila. And now let us ask our listener to test the listening skills of our audience. Toastmaster Muni Raja. Toastmaster Muni.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Once again, a beautiful evening to all. I'm here to check your listening power, how much you have given the attention to the segments. So let us try to, and you can answer my questions, which all I have written here to get your answers. Who has given the keen eye on recognizing in Selita's speech?
Farid sir.
No.
DTM Farid sir.
Jaya. This is Toastmaster Jaya.
Yeah, Toastmaster Jaya. How many type of Toastmasters? Different types are there. How many types are there? 2 types.
Selita told two.
Yeah. Can you explain which all types are there? Parents and spouse. Then, which is the electronic mentor?
YouTube.
Yeah. What is between the mentor and prodigy? What are the qualities you can see between a mentor and prodigy? What qualities a mentor needs to show the prodigy?
Commitment.
Compassion. Compassion. Who is the lady with the lamp as a mentor? Who can rise up on the time? In one speech, it is the speaker itself shown with the lamp light.
Zelita.
Yeah, Selita. Who is the captain in the flight? Who has given the 20,000 hours of flight working time?
Captain Sally.
Yeah, Captain Sally. Then the first officer, what he said to his captain when the captain understand, and when he asked the first officer to give some advice, what the first officer gave the advice to Captain Sally?
The first officer completely trusted the captain's decision.
Yeah, then one more sentence it he said.
You have control.
You have control. Go with your instinct.
Ways to impact. Then-
Impact. Okay.
yeah. What are the tips we can hear? Well, we heard from the table topics, the 2-3 types of tips we heard. What are, can you explain?
Oreo.
Yeah.
PPF technique. PPF technique.
That and all. What are the techniques that are the tips we have, the taking a stance and practice? What is the Oreo technique?
Opinion, reason, example, opinion.
Yeah. Then PPF technique?
Past, present, future.
Present, future.
Yeah. Who give the story making with different pictures? What are the pictures given to Deepika to give a table topic story making, storytelling?
A rainbow,
Rainbow, a horse, a witch,
apple.
and apple.
Apple a day and a one more picture.
Witch.
Yeah, witch. Who is the mentor of all Toastmasters or all seasons?
Oh my God.
Dayalan sir.
Okay, thank you for the beautiful answers. Yeah, it was a wonderful evening, and I think I am also listening for the first time all the segments and keen listening. So I understood that I also have the keen listening power, which made me to be a good listener.
Thank you. Thank you.
You general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Muni, for that. So many questions, right? I was thinking of in between stop you, but if I stopped you, I would have missed the last question also. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Okay, now let us we finish with the R counter. Yes, timer. Where are we? How are we doing on the timing now? Quickly tell me. Okay, anyway. Is he there or he is frustrated now? No problem. No problem. We are going actually little very way behind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just wrap it up fast so that we don't end up.
Grammarian report is pending.
Oh, sorry. Thank you very much, Area Director. May I request our grammarian Shalini to please give your report.
Good evening, General Evaluators and fellow Toastmasters. Today meeting, very good usage of English words and phrases were there. In speakers, there were like overflowing usage of good words. Few of them I have noted down. It's like cherry pick, electronic mender, lady with the lamp, try or die, brain freeze, taking a stance, embarking on a new adventure, like a gardener who nourishes a plant. So I have a big list of phrases and good usage of words which have been used by speakers and table topic speakers. Now, coming to the wrong usage, completely wrong usage of words or phrases were not noticed today, either from seasoned Toastmasters or from newcomers. Very minor grammatical mistakes like usage of pronouns and all was there, which can be corrected because it can come up during like we speak very fast. Other than that, major wrong usages were not there. Regarding the word of the day, prevail, it was used by Nalini, Toastmaster Sherwin, distinguished Toastmaster Surya. And there were few quotes by Selita and distinguished Toastmaster Surya. So this is my grammarian report. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Shalini. And thanks to all the role players, the grammarian, accountant, listener, timer for the job well done. And also for the speakers as well as our evaluators for the job well done. Now let us get into the general evaluation. And I was really surprised at sharp 7 o'clock. We heard the drum music. I was wondering what is that, but immediately appears our Puja Sharan calling the people. Yes, it is time to start the meeting. First ever time I heard that drum music in Toastmasters to start the meeting. It was very nice. Very nice. She did it very nicely. And she, she gave the rules and regulations very clearly. And with a little humor, she elaborated that. And also, she introduced the area director extremely well. Well done, Pooja. Good job. And then came our area director, Distinguished Toastmaster Ajaya. And she came and she first spoke about the Toastmasters and gave a really good details about what is Toastmasters, especially for the a lot of new members are in here. And then she invited all the 5 presidents. My God, she invited all the 5 presidents with a very detailed introduction of them. No? It's a very nice way of introducing them. And then they all came, okay, they all came in and they also did their part. They understood, yes, we are deviating the timing. So they, without saying anything much, they just opened the meeting and handed over back to the area director. Well done. Well done. Possibly something presidents could have said something about the club or something, because this is a confluence meeting, no? At least they could have said a few sentences about what is their club or what is the uniqueness or specialty of their club or something like that, to invite other people also to attend their meeting. That could have been a better thing, but otherwise also no issues. Job well done in the opening side. Thank you, President, Area Director, and the President. Job well done for that. Then came our Tio Modi Nalini. Whenever I go for meetings, I always see who is the Toastmaster. The reason why I always see who's the Toastmaster, because the most important person who is going to carry the entire meeting is this Toastmaster Day. So by seeing the person, I say, oh yes, today we can have this kind of meeting, or something new will be there. So because I have seen so many meetings where Nalini is Toastmaster Day, and every time she come with some different thought process, and she come with so much of preparation and researches. So it is like an education session, for a real education session for us. And today also she didn't disappoint us. Very nice theme she came with today, the colors in life, and the amount of research what she has done is enormous. We were able to learn a lot, Nalini. Very well done. Sorry. And she introduced all the role players very well, and things were going on. Only unfortunate part for her is the time. She doesn't have much time to give justice to, or whatever she has prepared. I am sure she must be having more information, but she is not able to deliver it. It's okay. You can take a very detailed theme somewhere else and ensure it is done. Otherwise, well done, Nalini. Thank you very much. Then came our education manager, turn the tables. So when Surya is coming, Distinguished Toastmaster Surya is coming with the turn the tables, I understood. Okay, he's going to make up something with the table topics. That is, I got a clue out of that. And always, Surya is another person who he's far ahead of so many people in the thought process, knowledge, skills, and he can call him as an encyclopedia of Toastmasters. That much of wealth of information he has. So he came very well prepared and very detailed and very narrow, very nicely he explained everything. And the best part of today's session, I would say, is the duo, that combining with combining with table topic master. So they worked together. So they had a session by themselves. Okay, this is how the sequence is going to go, and this is the question you have to ask, kind of thing. And it went on very well. No, so the Surya is explaining, then Fritz is coming and putting the question. No, it came on very well, and all the speakers also were able to take it up very nicely, and we really enjoyed. And to be very honest, this is the first time I have seen this kind of combo doing the education module. Very nice approach. Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Surya and Toastmaster Fritz, for the job well done. Thank you very much. And all the table topic speakers also, no? And some of them are really new. They also picked it up very nicely. And to be very honest, when the topic was given to Deepika, I was really thinking, oh, will she be able to make it? Because 4 pictures were given, and that also as a table topic, she has to create a story, but she connected it very nicely. Thank you, Deepika, for that story. Well done. Of course, all the table topic, but this is something stood out very nicely. Well done, all the table topic speakers. Job well done. I think we have covered everything. On a general note, I don't think much is there, but as Surya mentioned earlier, since it's a 5-club confluence meeting, attendance could have been a little more better, but still having 33 members of different age group, different seniority or periods in Toastmasters, no? That is one of the reason I wanted to join today, because to see some new faces. So that is very nice. I don't have any complaints, except only one time there was some, I think Subhash, somebody was talking that audio problem was there, but it's okay. Otherwise, none. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and job well done. If I have missed anything, it is unintentional. All the best. Back to you, Nalini.
Thank you. Thank you so much. A huge round of applause to, as I said, the mentor of all seasons, distinguished Toastmaster Thayalan, sir. So I am being repeatedly told we are running out of time, and that is right. So I'm going to share a parting shot. But before that, I hope you all have gotten the objects which has the favorite color that you have. Let's show them on the screen while we take the snap much later. And my last piece that I wanted to share with you is this particular image. And can I, someone is sharing the screen, is it? May I please be allowed to share the screen, Munni, Raja?
I didn't do
Munni, Raja,
anything.
yeah. May I please be allowed to share the screen?
Yeah.
You have the right.
No, I don't.
You can share the screen because many multi participants can share the same at the same time. They can share. I didn't do
Okay,
anything.
yes. I'm able to see the option now. So what I wanted to share with all of you is this is 2023's fall fashion color palette. So till the next summer comes in, you please mix and match these colors, because if you wear these colors, you will be on trend. So I'm going to share this in chat, or maybe I'll send it to Ajay. It's just for fun, because normally we always choose white and black, brown. This gives us an option to pick and choose various colors. And I hope and pray that your life be just as colorful as we had this meeting this evening. Thank you so much, Area Director Ajaya, for giving this opportunity. And I hand the control over to you for your final address and closing the meeting. Thank you so much.
Let's give a big round of applause to Toastmaster of the Day, Nalini ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. And it was a wonderful meeting. I thoroughly enjoyed everything. I know we are a bit late on time, but I would like to thank all of you, all the role players, all the club's members, ExCom members, everyone who is inside the room and supporting me from outside the room also. I would like to hear from our Division C director. If you can say a few words, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ajaya, for giving me this opportunity. I'm sorry because I couldn't join fully at work. I enjoyed some of the segments, but because I couldn't, continue the whole session. But I'm there. I was there. The only thing is I missed some of the segment. I enjoyed distinguished Toastmaster Surya session combined with the table topic session of Fritz, and I wish I could have attended the whole sessions. At least I could participate in the listener's role. Question and answer from the listener, and as well as the speakers. I miss those speeches of them. Thank you so much, and well done on behalf of Division C ExCom. Well done, Ajaya and team, for conducting the Area 12 Confluence Meeting. All the very best in the future activities of Area 12. Over to you.
Thank you, DCD Lean, for this wonderful comments. And I would like to mention a special thanks to our Surya sir, because he was traveling. He came back from India yesterday night, and today morning he is at work. He was at work, and still he managed to be with us till 9:34. He has to take rest, but even Thayalan sir is not keeping well. But all of you are here to support me and guide me throughout this my area director's journey. I'm really thankful to all of you and all my club members. I'm really thoroughly, I don't know what to say. Gratitude is the only word I can say for this. Now I would like to invite all the presidents to adjourn their meeting one by one. Toastmaster Rajesh, back to you.
Thank you, Area Director. Area12 Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Ajay Rogi. Good evening, everyone, once again. We thoroughly enjoyed the meeting. Thank you so much to Distinguished Toastmaster Nalini, Distinguished Toastmaster Suryanarayan sir, and our table topics Master Fritz, General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Thailand sir. And I declare meeting number 437 adjourned for ICC1 Toastmasters Club. Back to Ajay Rogi.
Thank you, Rajesh. Now let me welcome Toastmaster Fritz to conclude adjourn his meeting. Fritz.
All right, thank you very much. But before I'm going to adjourn, I would like to take this opportunity to invite everyone. So our meeting for Global Improv and Storytellers Toastmasters Club happens on the second Friday and on the fourth Sunday of the month. Further, our club is all about improvisation and storytelling, hence my table topics. So it's all about that twist, creating a twist in all of our table topic sessions so that we may improve on our improvisation and storytelling skills. With that being said, thank you very much for inviting our club here. And as president of our club, I would like to declare the Global Improv and Storytellers Toastmasters Club meeting number 67 closed. All right, over to you, Area 12 Director.
Thanks, Toastmaster Fritz, for that wonderful session. Now I would like to invite Tech Toastmasters President, Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan, to adjourn the meeting for Tech Toastmasters.
Good evening once again. Thank you, Area Director Toastmaster, Distinguished Toastmaster Ajay Rogi, for that opportunity to host the meeting. I would like to express my thanks to our past District Director, DTM Thailand sir, DTM Surya Narayan sir, and all the DTM who have come and attended this TMOD. First session was very good. And I would like to officially declare meeting number 15 for Tech Toastmasters as adjourned. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gopalakrishnan. Now let me call Munni Raja, President of Foundation Toastmasters, to adjourn her meeting.
Once again, I thank you, Area 12 Director Ajay Rogia, and thank you Toastmaster of the Day Nalini and Surya Narayan sir, DTM, Surya Narayan sir, Thailand sir, and other all dignitaries who presented here. And thank you all fellow members and my ExCom members for helping me to make our meeting a successful one. And with all of your permission, I adjourn our meeting number 9 of Foundation Toastmasters Club. Thank you. Over to you, Chiroji.
Thank you, Toastmaster Munni. Now, let me welcome Toastmaster Venkatesh to adjourn the meeting for GCC Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster.
Once again, thank you, Area Director DTM Ajia. Again, my thanks to Dayalan sir, Surya, and DTM Nalini, and other dignitaries present here. As well as I really appreciate and thank the member of GCC Toastmasters and other members joined with us in this meeting. Being a first time of Confluence meeting for GCC Toastmaster, really it's a lot of takeaway for myself as well as from all of my GCC Toastmasters members attended here. Maybe some of the members already had attended online meeting or so. Really, it helped us a lot how to conduct a online meeting, and also a lot of takeaways from us. Once again, I thank, and hereby I declare GCC Toastmaster meeting number 3 is urgent. Thank you, and back to Ajay.
Thank you. Thank you all the presidents for supporting me. I would like to thank Nalini ma'am for supporting me and taking up the role of Toastmaster of the day. DCD is always there to support me. I would like to make an announcement that on 1st of December, Friday, early morning, we have a club officers training organized by our district PQD. So I request all the ExCom members to please register yourself for that training and do attend the training so that you will get one DCP point for your club. And another thing, we have Area 12 contest on Friday, 12th of January. As you are all aware about it, I want you to all finish your club's contest. If you are planning to have contest, please have it before 12th of January so that you can send your nominations or send your winners to the Area 12 contest. So with that note, and without any further ado, I would like to adjourn Area 12 Confluence meeting now. I'll take one photo. If you all can start your camera, a group photo for all of us. Whoever can start their cameras, please start. So that I
Congratulations, Ajaya. Good job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Congratulations, AD
Yeah.
Ajaya.
You can sleep tonight, finally.
Without all of your support, it was not possible. So thank you so much. I think Rajesh is not there. Rajesh, I know DCD cannot open the video. I will just take whoever is on the screen, and without further ado, we will just log out from the meeting. Give me a second. Thank you. It's done. And you all can leave. Thank you so much for giving your time and energy.
I have a doubt. Is Ashutosh part of the club or Samudra? The two people.
Both of them are part of ICC.
Both of them. Yes. Newcomers.
Newcomers. Okay. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
all.
much.
Good
And
night.
have a good
Bye.
evening. Good evening.
Thank you and good night to all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Surya sir. Thank you, Dayalan sir. Thank you so much.
Follow our Facebook page. Bye.
Yeah.